Welcome to Cryptid Technical. Please enjoy your stay. It's probably permanent. As you navigate the halls of our, home, our technicians will provide you guidance. Stay out of all the Wendigo's bedroom and don't accept directions from Granny. And all these snacks are off limits. Enjoy.
Welcome back to Cryptid Technical. My name is CJ.
And I'm Ninja Chris.
And our third and largest leg is not here. He's quarantined in the basement. We're a eunuch today. It sucks.
Yeah, well, I keep seeing he's messaging us on Yahoo Messenger.
He says, I'm a ghost. Boo. That's over AIM on my side.
Ah, so he's on Yahoo and AIM.
Yeah.
Some archaic stuff right now.
Guys, we took 2 weeks off. Well, we didn't really take 2 weeks off. 2 weeks took off of us. This we kind of joked about the coronavirus a little bit. God, even the studio's falling apart. The fuck was that just fell over?
Anything on top of the vinyl.
Oh. Well, anyway, we haven't really talked about it, but the corona has definitely found its way on how to affect us, and it has not been fun. It's been shit. On top of that, this is the third recording of Manticore.
Yeah, that's that didn't go over very well.
No.
The program just did not like you.
No.
Actually, two separate programs, wasn't it? Because the first one was a different program.
Yeah, no. Like the first time we used it, it worked out great, and then the second episode corrupted, and then we re-recorded both episodes, and then that file corrupted, and then Andrew's microphone died.
Yeah, so bad luck everywhere.
Yeah, it's been absolutely wonderful. But yeah, that's it. We know you guys see our Truth or Trash Thursdays on Twitter. The current one, I'm going to extend the voting up another week. We only got one vote this time anyway. I'm going to let it go for another week. You guys keep voting on that. It's actually a really good one. I've selected to not know the answer for this one. And now I'm having technical difficulty. Okay, there we go. Yeah. My fucking headset just gave out. So
This is a sign.
oh my God, bro.
Third time has charmed. Nope. Cut everything.
I swear to God, if this episode corrupts, I'm quitting podcasting altogether.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Altogether. Just hanging it up.
No,
Fuck
I think we
this.
should just give up on Manticore. Manticore is cursed at the moment. It is just everything that can go wrong is going wrong. They even have a plague to stop us to record.
It's I don't know, man. Like the room right now just it doesn't feel right in here. Like it really does feel like you know, like we're missing a body part. It's just weird.
Yeah. It feels like he's here. It's that phantom.
It doesn't even feel like a phantom. It just feels there's a whole bunch of fruit fly cultures sitting in his chair right now. And I'm not putting them on the microphone. They'll bitch that I'm feeding them the stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's some super worms and horned worms there too.
Some of them, I don't know. Some of them don't seem exactly too healthy.
Oh, they're dying cultures. They
Yeah.
only last a month. That's why I
Oh,
make
yeah.
new ones.
Okay.
Anyway, Truth or Trash Thursday. CJ breeds feeder insects to feed to his pets.
We gave you the answer before the question.
Oh my God. Truth or Trash Thursday. There's 4 containers of fruit flies sitting on Andrew's chair right now.
Get the guy from Naruto. He'll make a little bug form of him. I forgot his name.
Oh, I don't fucking know. Anyway, like we said before, we're doing Manticore today. And I guess we'll just get into that.
Yeah, I'll go for it.
Lore and mythology.
The Manticore, by today's description, has the head of a human, body of a lion, tail of a scorpion, and wings. What those are from, debatable. They look like condor wings, you ask me. But
I've seen different pictures. Some go for dragons, some go for like eagle wings. I've seen like 3 different types. I think
Yeah.
one of them was bat wings.
That's the new description. That's like the more widely assumed one nowadays, which hasn't really been. Andrew is sending me the most ridiculous pictures. It's just absurd.
They taken like 20 minutes to download.
God, that picture he just sent me looks like it came from Bobo. Anyway,
Wow.
yeah, or Excel Soccer, one of the two.
That's at least better.
But anyway, the original description of the Manticore, it had the head of a human, body of a lion, no wings, a scorpion sort of like tail, but instead of a scorpion stinger on the end, it had spines. The modern one can also include spines now.
Yeah,
It
I don't know where
oftentimes
the
does.
wings came from. I've always known the Manticore is not having wings.
People like shit that fly.
That is true.
So everyone also associates the Manticore with ancient Greece and Rome.
That's where I know it from.
It actually originated in Persia. They feared the man-eating Manticora. And it's also been spotted in the jungles of India, Indonesia, and for whatever reason, on occasion, we get stories out of North America and Europe now. Obviously, back in those times, North America wasn't a thing. So 1842 was a long way off when this myth first came out.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a little crazy. Like, so it has a couple of abilities. It has the ability to shoot the spines out of its tail, and those harbor venom. And it has this call that lures humans in, but scares off any and all other animals.
I believe it was a voice like a trumpet or something.
Yeah, it sounds like a trumpet. It's melodious. Melodious? Is that how you say it? Melodious. And
Melodious.
yo, my allergies are ruining me today.
Yeah, I'm a bit stuffed up. as
Every
well.
time it rains, my allergies get crazy on me. But Jesus. So it can shoot these spines out of its tail, like a good distance, and with sniper accuracy.
Yeah,
It has
I've seen
that call that lures humans in, which is super inconvenient for humans, but extra convenient for the Manticore because the humans are its preferred food source,
That is true.
which is gross, especially in North America. Like, why? For a Manticore, North America would be like the McDonald's of the world. We're all a bunch of fat fucks up here. Like,
And there's more to eat.
no, it's all fat. It's all fat. Like, you're not getting a healthy portion of meat off of that.
So we're going to give the Manticore a heart attack.
Yeah. Oh my God. Home of the obese Manticore, North America.
Instead of eating 3 people, could eat one fat person and be good.
Andrew argues that Lou Bega was in fact a Manticore with the trumpet. Mambo number 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, you know what this feels like? This feels like we're live streaming. And Andrew is our only viewer. We're the most pathetic live streamers ever.
But
But I mean, that's it. The Manticore doesn't really have tons and tons and tons and tons of stories and stuff around it. I mean, there are stories. Don't get me wrong. It's the people that go out and they hunt the Manticore down, and they kill it. Or
Yeah.
there's stories where the Manticore's just gonna come and ruin your whole city and kill you and eat everything you have.
yeah, pretty much. Wasn't there one of the guys used to go out and stomp on their tails and shit?
Yeah, but we're getting there. I mean, that's just lore wise. It does have weaknesses. I guess you can call that weaknesses. Yeah.
Yeah, I would go with that.
There are banes. Manticores are scared of elephants, and apparently elephants won't think twice about stomping one into the earth.
Yeah, I saw that. I've out of all the things that it's scared of, it's an elephant.
Yeah, I mean, rightfully so. Elephants are savage.
They are. I mean, they can trample you. They actually run pretty fast for their size.
An African elephant will end your whole day. I mean, an Indian elephant will too, but they're not nearly as intimidating looking as an African. African bull elephants are much larger and have bigger tusks.
And those things you could be a 200-pound human and it will flip you like it's nothing.
And throw you like an NFL Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Yeah, like if you see how certain people actually get on elephants, the elephants just put their trunk down and just lift them up and like it's nothing.
Hey, Greenie's up in the house yelling at his video game.
Yeah,
on that Sega.
Yeah, we teached him how to play video games and we put him online.
Greenie definitely just yelled, "Come on, motherfucker, I've had enough of you." It's fantastic.
Yeah, well, when you give him especially a thing like Black Ops or something like that, this is probably GoldenEye at this point, but
Andrew makes a good point about the weaknesses just now. So if elephants themselves will beat the living snot out of a manticore, the Groot slang is coming for that ass.
Oh, he is.
The Groot slang is gonna own the manticore, like bad. It's an elephant with more weapons.
It is, yes. And I would assume that, like, it doesn't say that the Manticore is afraid of him, in which it's half elephant, so I would assume that he is. But I would imagine if he would know the difference, it'd be like, what the hell is that? And then be like, fuck this shit, I'm out. It's like, it's like, that looks like something I don't like, and it looks so much more dangerous, I'm not even going anywhere near it.
Right, he starts coming and he's just like, fuck this shit, I'm out. I don't really care. I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here.
And he's just gonna be like, nope, and turns around. He's not even gonna bother trying to figure out what it is. All he sees is a huge, half an elephant with venom, and just the thing's gonna look at him and he's like, I'm so sorry, I'll go that way.
Wrecked. But yeah, I mean, pretty much that's it. Manticore babies, people used to hunt the babies and stomp their tails. Because if you stomp on a baby manticore's tail, it destroys the tail and basically renders the manticore useless. There's also I'm sorry, I missed a fun one. They also have rows of pointy teeth.
Oh yes,
multiple rows,
kind of like sharks.
Yeah, very much so. Like land sharks, or what were those worms from Tremors called?
Graboids?
Yeah.
Well, they weren't really worms, but yeah, kind of. Because you had the initial graboid, and then you had those 4 or 3 red tongue things that came out that kind of looked like harpoons.
Yeah.
And which is weird, is like in the last movie, those things could detach.
I thought the graboids had like a whole bunch of teeth too.
I don't think so.
Yeah, maybe not then. I don't know.
No, the graboids usually just swallow things whole.
Man, Andrew's throwing me all kinds of stuff.
Actually, no, I have one more question for the picture of the Groot slang. See, the Manticore sees the Groot slang eating elephants. Do you think he would try to make a pact? Pay off the Groot slang?
I don't think the Manticore has access to that enough to many diamonds.
He only has to get shiny things, and if he goes into villages and ravages humans, he can definitely get jewelry.
The Groot slang has no issues taking everyone to Rack City, though.
Yes, but if the Manticore gives him lots of shiny things, the Groot slang can take care of the elephants, and then he won't have to care about his main predator.
I'm not really sure the Manticore has the intelligence to formulate a plan like that.
I mean, it doesn't say it, but it doesn't say he's stupid.
But he runs on instinct, and like his whole arsenal of weapons is designed to kill humans. Animals leave it alone, and it lures humans in, and it kills humans. Like, and it behaves just like an animal.
I mean, some animals.
Yeah.
bring gifts. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, he sent me a picture of a graboid.
Yeah, it just looks like a bunch of sharp. The mouth opens up. It's like a beak and two little mandibles.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't have any teeth.
Yeah,
I must have been thinking of something else.
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
Because not even the shriekers or the ass blasters had teeth. It was the same thing.
Ass blasters. I'm done with you. We're moving into the next channel.
What? That's what they were called.
We're moving on to
Hidden in plain sight.
and my voice peaked super bad right there just now. Oh wait, hold on. He just sent me another picture, and they do have teeth.
I don't remember that.
Just on the poster.
I don't remember them having teeth.
I don't know, but I just learned that Kevin Bacon's in that movie, and I didn't realize that before.
Yeah, it's the first one.
Speaking of bacon, I have a whole brisket slow cooking right now. I'm super hungry. It's gonna be great. I've been cooking it all day.
In Conan Exiles, I trained grew one of the boars, named him Bacon.
Anyway, so this is awkward. This is the same feeling that like I would have if I was hanging out with my friend's girlfriend and my friend wasn't there. Like it's just weird.
Yeah.
Right?
Not used to interacting by yourself.
Yeah, like I mean, it feels dirty.
It feels dirty.
It feels dirty.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Maybe we should ask management to not probe Andrew for a week because I feel bad.
Oh, we can always ask them, but whether or not they care, it's a different story. They just say to pull out episodes.
Yeah. I don't know. But hold on, let me scroll up a little. That is the ugliest fucking Manticore I've ever seen. That has to be from Age of Mythology. All right. So, this is my dork voice. That was really bad.
Sounded like Smeagol was sick.
Let me push my center of my glasses up. So you see, Manticore shows itself in a lot of different things in nerd culture. This is not my imitation of Andrew. If this is my imitation of Andrew, I can't make my voice go that deep and I don't have a big enough beard.
Yeah, you don't have the beard for it at all.
Yeah, like, it's crazy because, like, when Andrew sits here and, like, I remember how he talks, like, I know he doesn't sound it, but, like, if I was going to imitate him, I would just imitate Barry White.
Barry White.
Yeah, like, it's just super deep. And he's big beard.
And I just shaved off my beard, so I can't even do it.
So, in the area of the old nerd culture, I scrolled up way too high. Here we go. It looks like we have one Manticore showing up in things like One Piece. In the One Piece saga. If anybody's wondering what One Piece is, it's a cartoon about pirates and
It was an American anime, I believe, wasn't it?
definitely not because
It wasn't. It was a Japanese one.
Oh, it totally is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can totally watch in Japanese and completely changes the story. Like, it's one of those
Okay.
animes where when they dubbed it over, like, they fucked it all
Yeah,
up.
translated horrible.
Oh, it's so bad. And it shows up in the prison saga of that anime, which I don't know what that is because I didn't watch it.
Yeah,
This is going so bad. This is why Andrew covers this section, and I do lore and mythology because
I've only watched. I didn't watch the whole series, so I can't even. I might have seen it, but I don't remember it offhand.
right, and it's just. I mean, I've watched it. I don't know. I've never watched it that far. That's one of those cartoons where every single season of that show the reoccurring female characters get bustier and bustier and bustier as each season goes by.
Yeah, I noticed that. It was the main girl. Like she started off, it wasn't that bad, and then like 3 seasons later, she like tripled in size. And you're like, wait, I don't remember this.
Some bunch of people looking for waifus or watching that show, I guess. I don't know. But in all seriousness, it's actually pretty good. I actually like that show.
I did too. I actually like I like the support characters better than Luffy. I loved Zolo and who's the other one?
I think his name's Zoro.
Zoro.
Yeah.
Oh, Zolo.
You sure?
Rona was Zolo?
I don't know. The guy with the 3 swords, he was my favorite.
Yeah. Sanji, that was the other one. I like Sanji.
Oh, yeah, he was cool too. We're going to move on to Magic the Gathering because that's something I actually fucking know about. There's a card that comes out of a pre-con deck from back in the day. We're talking, I think that was Eldrazi.
I might actually
Is
have
that
that card.
I think it's Eldrazi. Worldwake, maybe? I don't remember what set. But anyway, it was a card called Conquering Manticore. And it has it's got the more recent description of the Manticore, except it has a whole head of a lion instead of a human's head, which is bullshit.
Yeah. Stop doing that.
Listen, my splitters are dying. And then there's an artifact called Razormane Manticore, which I'm going to read this card real quick. It's actually not terrible.
Okay.
It's a really low cost. Like you have to sack. You have to discard a card at the start of your turn, or you have to sacrifice it. But at the beginning of your turn, you can dish out 3 damage to a target creature. It's pretty bomb, and it only comes out for 5, and it's a 5/5. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, I don't remember what set that is either.
I might actually have one. That card looked really familiar to me.
Yeah.
The lion head one, not the artifact one.
For you TCG players out there, this goes into the video game realm of TCGs to a game called Gwent, which is a card game based off of The Witcher, which in the event anybody here hasn't heard of that show, that universe by now, it started as a series of books out of Poland, which turned into one of the most bomb series of video games I've ever played in my life, and it's been adapted into, is that Netflix series? Netflix?
I think it's Netflix.
I think it's Netflix. It might be. I heard I haven't watched the show yet, which I really should. I haven't read the books either, but I don't read Polish, so that's
I've seen like 2 episodes of the show. It ain't bad.
I have not watched the show. I don't have Netflix. And then he says Grootsang, Glootsang, Glootsang. Okay, and then one of our favorite TCGs that we like to talk about, Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh!
I was actually talking about that the other day.
There are days I miss playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And then I'll install Duel Links on my phone and play a couple hands and be like, oh, that's why I fucking stopped playing this game. And like, I'll uninstall it.
Well, I sent 2 kids to the Shadow Realm with their own decks.
Oh,
it was
jeez.
funny.
But in Yu-Gi-Oh! There's a Manticore Darkness, which apparently is basically a god card or as close to a god card as you're going to get. Let me see what this thing does. You can sack cards from your hand to special summon it from the graveyard.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's one of those bastards.
I mean, it has to be done on the turn it was killed. So you better be holding on to that shit in your hand.
Okay.
I mean, it's a 1 summon for... Summon Skull is better than this card. This card is trash.
I love Summon Skull.
Yeah, Summon Skull was bomb. This card's crap. Don't play the fucking Manticore Darkness if you play Yu-Gi-Oh! It's garbage. Moving on to tabletops, we have Manticores that exist within D&D. That picture is super small, so I can't read the stats, which is good because I'm going to have Andrew feed us stats via AOL Instant Messenger because I'm garbage at assigning those. I'm good at arguing about them, though. Hey!
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, it's in D&D, and I've played a couple adventures in D&D where we faced off against a Manticore, and from experience, it's not fun.
I would imagine so.
Yeah, they'll smack you so hard you won't know what day it is. You better pack a lunch because you're gonna be hungry when you wake up. If you wake up, better hope there's a cleric around. I wonder if since it has a call like a trumpet to like lure humans, I wonder if a bard could challenge it to a battle.
That would be it also. I'm going to have to do that.
The Manticore went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind. He was way behind.
I would totally do that.
He was-
Actually, you've given me an idea for my D&D group.
He was calling the Copperfield. Nah, I don't know. They're in Warhammer. I used to play Warhammer. They take place in the fantasy, Warhammer Fantasy. I was a 40K person, but I did have a friend who played fantasy, which looked equally as fun. Actually, thinking about it, fantasy probably was more fun, but I knew a bunch of 40K players, so when I started playing that game, I went with 40K just because I thought I'd have more people to play with. Turns out, once you start paying for those pieces, suddenly no one plays that game anymore. It's also got to be the most expensive fucking game I've ever played in my life. That ran me for a crap ton of money, and I eventually sold my army down the line. And oh, it's also in Pathfinder, which is another form of like D&D. I played Pathfinder once or twice. I don't really have a whole lot of experience with Pathfinder. I remember it being enjoyable though, and easier than say 3.5, which is like my normal go-to version of Dungeons and Dragons because that's the one I know how to play. Apparently, there's going to be a Manticore in Disney's new movie Onward. Hey, and I was right. That garbage ass picture is from Age of Mythology. The Manticores look like complete trash. We're back down to where Andrew, he said basically for me to fuck myself and then said thank you and retracted something. So I'm not sure what's going on there. There's Manticores from Civilization Beyond Earth, which took a look at that and made them an alien race.
Aliens?
Yeah,
How?
turn them into alien. They actually kind of look like the aliens from Alien vs Predator. They have like the same head.
That's odd.
It's weird. But I mean, look dope though. And they're way closer to a Manticore than what One Piece had going for it. So there's that.
Okay, I guess it's off the hook then.
In Dark Souls, there's a Manticore that's a Sanctuary Guardian. And I've watched somebody play Dark Souls once. I can only imagine that is gotta be one hard as fuck boss to beat.
Yeah.
Dude, I watched a skeleton murder my boy in Dark Souls. He was on a bridge, and like he was like there was like a bottomless pit beneath him in like the basement of a fortress. I don't even know what the fuck he was doing.
Yeah.
And I sat there, and it took him an hour, and it was like 6 skeletons, and they were coming across the bridge like 2 at a time. And they kept killing, and he finally beats him. And this big hulking behemoth motherfucker comes across the bridge and just bitch slaps him right over the edge. I was like, bro, why do you play this game?
You know, it's weird because there's a lot of games and all of them are 50-50. Either the skeleton is just dirt trash, you hit it with a friggin' feather and it dies, or it's like some ungodly fucking boss that nobody can beat right away.
Oh, Andrew has cleared up the argument we had about Zoro in One Piece. Zolo is the Japanese word, and Zoro is the American one for him.
Oh, so I was
Manticore-
technically right. We're both right.
Yeah, Manticores also show up in God of War. And they look shitty in that game too. They don't really look like Manticores either. And then we have Dragon's Dogma. I don't know what the fuck that is, but that's got to be the closest rendition of a Manticore for a game I've ever seen. They're in Legend of Dragoon as well.
You liked that game, didn't you?
I do like Legend of Dragoon, but they look like trash in that game.
Oh, well.
Game called Golden Sun. They're in World of Warcraft as a flying mount for the Horde, which that's kind of badass. You can ride one. They're in Ark. They're a boss in Ark.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that before this episode.
Yeah, they're fucking glitchy as shit. They're annoying. They won't land, and if they don't land, you lose all your X's. It's fucking god awful. Fuck Ark. Ark's a trash game. Don't play Ark.
And you loved that game for so long.
I did for years, and then it fucked me. Fuck Ark. They're in a game called Titan Quest. They're a boss in that as well. There's a series of movies. They appear in one called The Last Unicorn. There's a sci-fi movie called Manticore. Let's see. TV shows, they show up in Grimm. They do, but you don't really see like a full-on Manticore when you watch Grimm. Like the tail comes out and they sting people with it, and they like make like their face changes a little bit. But yeah. They show up in Power Rangers Mystic Force when the red and yellow Rangers combine their powers and their Zords. They form a Manticore. Hooray!
It was such horrible Power Rangers.
I don't know. I've never.
I stopped watching it after the first couple of seasons because when it became a government job, I was like, I can't do this anymore. The whole point of Power Rangers gone down the drain.
Oh my god, Power Rangers turned to shit after the one where they had the little kid who was a Power Ranger.
I remember. I remember when they also did the aliens too, the Alien Power Rangers. Those were actually pretty cool. I thought the concept was awesome, but they always kept getting defeated because there was no water around.
Oh, also Andrew has kindly pointed out that the reason they look like lions was because the Greeks were not familiar with tigers.
That makes sense.
Which is why they look like tigers in like your Indian lore and whatnot.
Yeah.
There you go. And there's also an animal, a real life animal out there called a Manticore beetle.
Yes, I remember that.
Andrew just sent me a picture of the Manticore beetle, and this thing looks like it could easily remove your penis. Much like our show's penis has been removed.
Yep.
We're still eunuchs.
So the Manticore came in.
Apparently it likes to kill scorpions and tarantulas. That's a pretty badass beetle.
Yeah.
You got something out there that's hunting other bugs down. This bug is just like, I'm going to yak you up real fast.
Yeah.
You came into the wrong den today, motherfucker.
And just get rocked.
The Manticore beetle, they all sound like Samuel Jackson when they talk. As they're beating up your tarantulas.
Yeah, you need an aggressive voice like that.
Yeah. And in African cultures, consider it a symbol of death. Aptly so. Dude, the jaws on this thing are bigger than its body. It's ridiculous. Like, Google this thing, Manticore beetle.
Oh, the Manticore beetle. I
Yeah,
thought you were talking.
a big-ass bug. Now, let me tell you, I keep some invertebrates. I've got a few, including a centipede. I am, not trying to keep a Manticore beetle. That looks like it would hurt really bad if it bit you.
Yeah, most likely would.
It doesn't actively attack humans, but I bet you it would if I pissed it off.
Manticore beetle.
And I bet that bite would hurt. I bet that bite would hurt really, really, really bad.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, I've seen this when I was addicted to Animal Planet for a while. So I knew about this beetle way ahead of time.
Bro, look, bro, if that thing bites you, you're bleeding.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That's drawing blood, without a doubt. It's got its big forceps pinchers, and then if you look, it's got fucking needles on its mandibles. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. That's why when you see the guy holding it, it's all the way back. So that cannot turn around.
Yeah. Well, speaking of bugs like this, I was gonna try to convince Carrie to let me get like a Hercules beetle.
Oh, those are awesome though.
Yeah, they're super dope. Super dope. I doubt I'm gonna be allowed to do that.
What are they, like 2-3 inches? I believe they're huge.
Yeah, they're big. They're some big motherfuckers.
Yeah. And then you get to fight them every so often.
He just sent me a picture of a Manticore beetle yakking up a scorpion.
Nice.
It's removing the scorpion's hit. Like, it's not afraid. The scorpion's actually trying to run away from it. I don't blame the scorpion. That's gotta hurt. That's gotta suck real bad. Real bad. Anyway, we'll move on to stats here because I'm super good at doing all this pop culture shit. I'm so good.
We can still talk to him. He can do the stats.
I'm so good at it. What the fuck do we start with for stats? Strength. Looks like we're giving the Manticore a stat of 6.3 in strength.
Oh, okay.
Probably because it's got the body of a lion. Lions are dumb strong.
Oh yeah, definitely. I would agree with that.
Dexterity is 6. I'm imagining that he's taking into account if the Manticore is flying.
Okay. I mean, considering how lions and tigers move, they are pretty agile on their feet.
Lions really are not that agile. They pretty much run in a straight line at the antelope, and like if the antelope juke them, they get juked, which is why they go after the sicker old ones.
Yeah,
Lions
that's
are
true.
bullies. Intelligence on it is 4 because it doesn't talk, but it does sing.
Yeah.
So there's that.
So, I mean, it's got the trumpet, so if it does opera, doesn't that technically mean it's singing? It's
I don't
got actual language?
The charisma is a 4. But in the event that it has shark teeth, it's a 3.
What if it had a beard?
Oh yeah. Hey, if it's got a mane, that's a beard all the way around. 4 if it has a beard.
4 is it has...
If
Okay.
it's got a beard, it's got a 4.
Because, I mean, if it has the whole face of a man, you got to have that...
But the mane, that's a 360 beard.
Yeah. This has the epic beard.
Andrew, you need to grow a mane. We need you to have a 360 beard. That's part of your new work uniform.
It'll be the most glorious mane.
The beard is cutting into my face mask. Oh, speaking of face masks,
It's a pain in the ass.
do you know what a man with a full beard wearing a face mask looks like? A 70s underwear ad. Just saying.
Oh, that's horrible.
Female underwear ad. Andrew, if you cut that beard off, you're fired.
Oh, God.
Even Ninja turned red. Oh shit.
I'm laughing. It's funny.
So
as hell.
strength, intelligence, charisma, dexterity. We gotta go with supernatural. A 0 to a 1.
It doesn't really have any supernatural. It's all...
I mean, it actively scares all other animals away while luring humans at the same time. That's a pretty strong ability. Like the one thing you want to eat comes near you, everything else goes away.
I mean,
Except
it's more
elephants.
curiosity.
Elephants clap it. What's that?
It's more curiosity. People hearing trumpets out in the field.
Well, I mean, it's not really curiosity. Like it actively lures humans.
Okay.
So, I mean, and then the venom quills shooting accurately better than most bows. That's a quote. Those are Andrew's words.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
My computer has just notified me that my virus protection is out of date. And so is my spyware protection.
Whoops.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. You're right. Wow, that was really loud. I don't know why I did that.
Ooh.
But yeah, you're right. Like fish that shoot water and blood that shoots out of lizard eyes. That's not quite the same as whipping your quills at 100 yards. Sniping people with them is crazy. I don't know if it's actually 100 yards.
It depends if they're actually accurate, like hugely accurate. Like it says it's usually pretty accurate, but that's usually a bunch of spines covering an area.
Yeah. There's like a shotgun that goes really far, I guess. Whatever.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think it's a shotgun kind of thing. It's a bunch of spines in an area of effect. You're
So-
gonna get hit at least by
So
a few.
the Manticore's like Tenchi Muyo.
Yeah.
Shotgun! Ow!
Or Yusuke Urameshi.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry.
That's
It's not Tenchi Muyo. That is definitely Yusuke Urameshi. Wow. It's been a long time since I watched that show, can you tell?
yeah.
I don't
So
even
at least I still kept my nerd card because I corrected it.
What the fuck was that show called? He was a spirit detective. I can remember everything about the show, but its title.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Quality show. I played the card game too when I was a kid.
It was a card game?
Yeah, it had a trading card game.
Oh shit. I didn't
was
even
pretty
know about
bomb,
that.
actually.
I just remember the show.
It was a pretty good game. Anyway, so we're gonna move on to
Attention! Combat training.
All right, into the battling of the Manticore. I mean, if you want to go and preemptive kick its butt, do it, and it won't have its little spines. So we'll see how that. If you can't find one, and one just randomly attacks you.
if you're gonna touch something's butt without permission, don't do this one. Actually, no, I encourage you. Do this one. Be the one that touches this one's butt without permission.
The thing
Because
that-
if you're a fucking asshole and you touch butts without permission, this is the butt you need to touch.
have you seen the South Park episode where they were spoofing on the crocodile hunter?
Yeah.
I'm gonna jam my thumb straight up its butthole.
Do that. You're not going to live to let me know what it was like, but do that.
Yeah. So as we've already stated, this thing is pretty strong, at least for the animal it has a body of. Gotta keep away of that scorpion tail. I mean, considering we already talked about this in the last time we recorded, we speculated on what the quills were made out of.
And again, don't keep away from that scorpion tail.
Okay.
I encourage you to touch that butt right after you freebase some disinfectant to get the corona cleaned out of your blood.
But I would say if you're gonna fight this thing, have a small shield on you. That'll take care of its ranged, because these spines, I mean, depending if they're actually, I heard this thing has pretty much like a limited ammo with it, but I'll make it easier for for it to being realistic and keeping in the animal kingdom. It only has a certain amount of shots instead of infinite ammo of shooting it and then having them immediately replaced, which I don't believe.
Unless the Manticore's name is Little John.
Really.
Everybody!
Yeah, I got some.
Shots.
We'll do a shot after this.
That sounds like a good idea.
It does. But yeah, if you're drunk, you won't be able to feel most of the pain.
Hey!
And you already got the alcohol in your system, it'll clean it right up. Disinfected.
Blame it on the alcohol.
But so there's a couple of ways to do this. Some of the there was one thing I saw where it says it's pretty much invulnerable to damage. Like on the outside, its only weakness was its mouth. I don't believe that one.
It's got like 20 rows of teeth. Like, there's
nothing you can do much. Like even if it was to jump at you and you shoved a spear in there's a couple of rows of teeth. I think it will just break it off.
I mean, sharks have a bunch of rows of teeth, and we beat them up with fishing hooks and 9mm. I don't know. No.
not
45s. I think people shoot sharks with 40. No. The last fishing show I watched where they were catching sharks, they shot it with a 9. Although I don't know if I'd really want a 9 to kill a shark. I think a 45. The sharks are scary.
Yeah.
Bigger gun. Pow.
Yeah. I mean, I was pretty sure that shark skin was pretty decently thick.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
yeah.
gonna.
Yeah, sharks have a tough skin.
Yeah, that's why I say you need a decent gun. Get the penetration on that. I mean, it's not like an alligator, but alligators just you shoot it, it bounces off most of the time.
All right.
I would say like this thing says that when it likes to lure people in, it likes to wait for more than one person. It would rather take 3 out at a time than one person.
Well, even with broom armor, then I think we're kind of fucked because there's only 3 of us.
Well,
I'm kind of hefty, though. I'm kind of hefty. Maybe I count as 2.
You never know. I mean, we all got, at least 2 out of the 3 of us have martial arts experience. I don't know if Andrew does. I think he's talked about it.
He said, nope.
Okay, so yeah, 2 out of 3 of us actually know how to defend ourselves. So that's easily, we can double our efforts there. I mean, he's got the fantastical broom armor, so he's 2 people because the spines won't be able to hit him.
He did football and rugby, though.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I mean,
so he did
rugby will put you in shape for that.
He'll tackle it. It'll be fine.
I'm not melee combating a fucking Manticore, though. I'm sorry.
either.
If you're fucking entering melee combat, you're on your fucking own.
No, but you need at least to have a shield to block the spines, or hide behind Andrew with the broom armor. And then you need something. I would rather go in with a spear. I want to keep it at long distance, or at least 6 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of thinking if you wanted to go for like a Spartan kind of way.
I'm thinking more of 150 yards. That's where I'm gonna, because that's the furthest I've ever fired a gun and hit my target was 150 yards.
Okay.
So that's about where I'm gonna be when I.
I don't even remember what my longest one was. I used to go my father used to go hunting with people. We used to have a party, and some of the kids would get turns with some of the less dangerous. Like people would be supervising and everything, and
I mean,
everybody would be taught. But
less dangerous is not a word I use for a firearm. They're all
Yeah, I know.
they're all equally dangerous.
yeah, but
Like,
some are a bit easier to control.
I
with
mean,
the
sure, if you
kickback
don't
and
wanna
stuff.
Get punched in the face with a fucking pistol. Like, ugh.
Yeah, but I mean, they had
Get scoped. Getting scoped sucks. I've seen people get scoped.
yeah, that is a hell of a black eye. But considering if one is hunting you and you've been lured in, you're not at your maximum range. So I'm saying, like, if this is gonna be hunted or if this thing lured you at some point and you're like, oh damn. I mean, as long as you can keep on your feet real quick, like dodge left and right as much as possible. It's waiting for 3, so you know it's a little nimble. You gotta watch for the tail because it'll most likely use it as a club in close range.
Mm-hmm.
So if you got the shield while coming in, it might shoot the spines. You know, you block the spines and then it can use what's remaining on his tail as a club and probably hit you with it. Especially if it's all 3 of us. I mean, it's not going to get through the broom armor. We've enchanted that relatively well. But,
We got Andrew's broom armor upgraded to mithril broom armor.
Yep, there you go. We've been talking to the Mandalorians and seeing if we can get a version of that.
Damn. My boy just posted a meme. It's showing Kim Jong-un as Fat Boo.
Oh, that's great.
All right, and if everybody knows what's going on right now, it's pretty good chance Kim Jong-un is dead right now. And then it's showing his sister as Kid Boo.
Wow.
Not inaccurate, though.
I don't think I've seen his sister. I've only seen him.
That's what she looked like. She looked like Skeletor, motherfucker.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the mousiest looking lady I've ever seen. That's Asian Karen. That's her name. Her name's Karen now.
Her name is Karen now.
Her name is Karen.
It translates to Karen. We're gonna get they're gonna threaten us again with nuclear invasion. That's how that went. I climbed a mountain. No, you didn't. Yes, I did.
F. No.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, anyway, moving on.
Yeah. So yeah, you got 3 people. You space out, relatively far, so this way you can keep it confused. Everybody, when it's on one person, the other 2 attack, and vice versa. Keep going around in a circle.
Mm.
Kind of look like the Shaun of the Dead, where it was pointed to one person.
Hey, they went cricket bats and shit.
those are really pool sticks in that scene.
Oh, man.
We'll have Queen in the background, just keep going. But yeah, keep it as much don't group up as much as possible. Like keep spread out so that it has to actively turn. It gives you an extra second or 2 for other 2 to react.
Mm.
Keep up the shield, the spears.
Give it
And
the old pokey poke.
you could even have a 4th person with a net or something. Trip it up every so often. Get a bola. I haven't done a bola in so long. Those are fun. As long as you don't smack yourself in the face while doing it.
Let's throw a bola at Andrew the next time we see him.
Sure. We can make one. But yeah, I think the best.
He says he'll bola you.
Well, let's see who gets bowled first. It's 2 against 1.
There's just bolas flying around. The changeling gets caught up. He's confused and on the floor.
Man, that'll be a hell of a time. It'll be like our Nerf gun fights.
Oh my god. I gotta tell everybody what the changeling said today.
Oh god.
The changeling today, I told him we had to put his shoes on. He said no. And I said, no, we have to put your shoes on, buddy. We gotta go pick up mom. And he said, fuck that.
Oh wow.
And I went, I'm telling her you said that. And he said no. I don't know what to do. I told him he ain't allowed to talk like that.
And it depends on how you want to do your parenting.
I was like, that's an adult word. You're not allowed to use adult words. I'm going to see if he does it again. I don't know what I'm going to do if he does it again.
What are they doing nowadays? Timeout? Just sit them on the stairs?
Bro. I put him in a chair. I'm like, sit there, don't move. It works
Okay.
pretty well. Yeah, he cries. He gets real upset. It's like the whole world is coming to an end when he goes on timeout. It's awesome.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. As long as that punishment is super effective, that's all I need. Because honestly, I threaten him all the time. I'm like, you're going to be in big trouble. And like, he's scared of whatever big trouble is. But I don't even know what big trouble is. So
And one day that's not going to work anymore. He's like, do it. And be like, all right, you got me.
yeah, right. Andrew says he's big trouble.
He's going to come in with the special broom armor.
Andrew's making special kind of movies now, guys. You can go to something that ends in hub and search Big Trouble. Andrew will come right up. He said elbow drop the top rope. Yeah, no, he hasn't called my bluff yet, and I'm not looking forward to the day he does, because he's going to be like, fine, then I'll be in big trouble. And I'll be like,
give me a minute.
15-minute unpaid break while I figure out what this is. Maybe I'll write him up.
Write him up.
Maybe I'll write him up. Yo, I wonder if that would work. Like if I kept like a file of what an asshole, like it's like the asshole file, and every time he acts up and finally he's big trouble, like I write him up.
And you got to threaten and be like, one day you're going to get a girlfriend and she will see this file.
Andrew said send him to a Karen. Parents out there, if you've ever written your kids up as punishment, email us at cryptidtechnical@gmail.com and let us know how effective that was.
Let us know what he did and how the write-up went and if it worked.
If I had to suspend him, I don't know where he's going to go.
I mean, you can't exactly put him in the closet, so...
I'm suspending you from the house. You're going to Nana's. He'd get excited. Like,
Probably.
he'll get excited. He's going to go there. He's going to eat pizza and get presents. Like,
And a whole lot of sugar.
oh, shit. Anyways, are you fighting it?
If I had backup.
If you had backup?
Yeah, if I had to do this by myself, they would have to booby trap a whole lot of stuff.
Don't bank on Andrew. He says, no.
Okay. Yeah, if I had to do it by myself, I would have to lay a whole lot of traps and just lead him into a whole lot of traps. I wouldn't be able to fight it one-on-one.
I'm shooting it with a Lapua.
Lapua.
Mad far away. He said, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Get a Kalashnikov.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I guess an AK would do it.
Oh, yeah.
What do they shoot? 5.56?
I don't
I
remember.
think they shoot 5.56.
Actually, you know, it would be an awesome thing to have.
7.62. No, they don't shoot. They shoot 5.56 probably.
Because we were talking about Tremors, and have you seen the one with him in the Wild West?
Wild Wild West, Jim West, Desperado, Rough Rider. No, you don't want
No,
nada.
the Tremors one.
Oh, no, I don't know.
No, the Tremors one. Bert gets what's called a punt gun.
A punt gun or a cunt gun?
Punt.
Oh, okay.
And this thing looks like a giant ass pistol that they use to kill the graboid underneath the ground. I want that.
Oh, okay. Right on.
I'll have to look that up for you at some point. But yeah, that thing.
I'm not trying to fight it either, man. I'm not doing it. I'm not with it. Damn, Andrew posted a picture of the pump gun.
Oh, you did? Okay.
And that thing is fucking huge.
It is. But it got the job done.
It's from the fourth movie.
The four? 1, 2. Oh, yes, it is.
That thing is like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's like a giant freaking pistol, like
It's
a whole bunch.
it's like a 6-inch diameter on that barrel. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. When he's looking up, like Bert actually goes up. He's like, "It's to hunt geese," and he's turning. He's like, "Apparently, a great many geese." There's like giant ball bearings in there.
Oh my god.
It's an awesome gun.
If you want to disintegrate geese, but like, all right. This is going to be an irrelevant question for Andrew because we all know he's going to say no. But do you think it's real?
Do I think it's real? No, I don't think so. I think there's too much of this stuff in it. And we would have seen this thing would be harassing people on a daily basis.
I'm not buying it either. Because honestly, if there was one in North America, it would be fat as fuck. And we'd have found it.
We totally found it.
While slothing its way around a riverbed or something somewhere.
But yeah, with its humans, its main meals, and there would be so many people, like especially if there was
Just disappearing.
a population of these. Just imagine there would be hundreds of people missing every couple of days.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I'm not.
Like it wants to take 3 people at a time, and if there's like 5 of them, that's like half a damn small town.
Let's find out. Andrew? Yep, he said no.
Yeah.
Well, nah, specifically. All right. Well, it's that time. Guys, if you want to reach out to us, hit us up at Gmail. On Gmail. It's cryptidtechnical@gmail.com. We miss your voice too, Andrew. There's not enough bass in this episode.
We miss your face. The glorious beard.
Ninja wants to touch your beard.
No, that's you because you can't grow one.
He misses you too.
Oh, thank you.
I got more of a beard than you right now, bitch.
Well, I shaved it yesterday.
Yeah, I want to hear your excuses. Gmail is cryptidtechnical@gmail.com. You can reach out to us at Barrenland Stew on Twitter and Cryptid Beard on Twitter. Reach out, say hi to Andrew.
You have a Discord.
We do. No, we don't. We're in the fucking podcast junkie community Discord. Yeah, hit us up in there. I haven't been in there in weeks.
Yeah, I should probably do that too. I'm there every once in a while.
I cannot tell you, I got so butthurt. Like, I got so stretched out over the whole coronavirus and the episodes getting corrupted that, like, I haven't been in the Discord. I've been dodging Twitter. I've been so fucking pissed off and bent out of shape over the whole thing that I'm like, fuck podcasts. I haven't listened to a podcast in 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, dude. That's how fucking mad about the situation I was.
Yeah, I gotta be on Discord a little bit more.
And
feel bad.
And Andrew would like us to remind you that we're also on Facebook. Hit us up there. Which I also have not posted in like 2 weeks because fuck that.
Yeah,
That's
I
how
was
mad
actually
I was.
I'll post up a funny picture.
Yeah, it's about time you post something in the group, bitch.
I do post stuff every once in a while. It's not
Yeah,
all that.
once in a blue fucking moon.
Well, people post stuff, I check it out, and then I put something else on.
Yeah. Just don't put your dick pics up. That's all.
No, I'm good.
Actually, maybe we could sell those. If you guys want to buy a picture of Ninja's feet, let us know. Andrew doesn't want to sell Ninja's feet pictures.
Probably for a good reason.
If you want us to post our pictures of our feet in the Facebook, y'all want to see CJ's hobbit ass feet. And she said, no! Fuck no! Yeah, my feet are gross. But if you want to see them,
We'll put it this way. You can pay us not to put it on there.
yeah, $5 for a feet pic for me, $25, and I won't post it. Hit us up on Patreon.
It'll be a new Patreon tier. Pay us to not post pictures.
It's our $25 tier. Donate, and CJ won't post his feet pic. Yeah, Andrew said feet tier. Yeah, trust me, you don't want to see it. All right, I'm out of here, guys. Peace. Andrew says he loves you all.
Keep safe, everybody.
And stay safe. Don't touch Manticore butts.